Hey guys, Prologue67 here. Welcome back to more Spirit RNG. I'm joined by
Champion in blue.
and also Mike Tyson.
Yes, Hype Tyson.
Hype Tyson. Let's go. All right, guys. So yeah, I just cut him up real quick. It's what's happening. So let's go.
Let's get
down to business.
spooky.
It's your catchphrase. If I were to put you in as a character in Metopia, that would be your war cry.
Yes.
Do you know the game Metopia?
I think
It's an RPG where you don't get to control your characters, but you set your Miis as your party members, and they will just like basically act themselves based on abilities they have.
Oh.
And you can give them a war cry.
Are you setting another one?
And your war cry would be, "Let's get spooky."
Yes.
All right, let's go.
The next day, I wake up to an oppressive heat. I drag my listless body outside and trudge to two electronic shops in search of batteries.
Oh yeah. Also, another thing that happened, I forgot. Remember the Yakuza guy, Maruhashi?
Big dude? Fat guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got by Kubitaro.
Yeah, he dead now.
I mean, he got. Did they think he was a dog?
No, he opened the well,
Oh, gosh.
And they cut his
and
head off.
Kubitaro cut his head off.
And then stuffed his neck with like sweets or something.
Oh, gosh.
It was weird.
Is there a visual?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we see it?
Not
no.
right now.
Not never.
I can show it to you later.
No, I take it back never.
Gruesome.
It's not that gruesome.
No,
You think so?
it's not.
Quickly, future Alex, put that on screen for John Luke to see when he rewatches the episode.
Oh, gosh, no, please.
Alright. I drag my... Oh, that's you.
Wait, are
Oh, you already read that.
Have you guys just started?
Yes.
Can I join?
Yes.
Yes.
Get your booty over here.
Hold on. Come here. Hold on real quick.
Okay.
Since this is an older battery, I'm not having much luck finding what I need. By the time I get what I set up for, the sun is already set.
Oh, yeah, there's like a cassette player that needs old batteries. So we need to go buy batteries.
Did you already tell him about what happened with Amanome?
Don't call it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me move my
Why are
chair.
the lights in my room all?
And you can be the inner monologue, okay?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay. Since I'm not going to be Amanome anymore, and I'm not going to be Maruhashi, those are the main
And you're not
characters.
gonna be Bond, which is who I was gonna have you play as next.
Okay.
Because I knew that Amanome and Hasuki were gonna get
He can be.
disappeared for a bit.
He can be.
So I was already
Bond.
I was already planning ahead. Well, no, I want you to be Bond, and I want you to be the
Inner monologue?
inner monologue.
Alright, cool.
Can I talk like
You're
Ben?
going to need to tilt
Yeah.
it just a little.
Oh, I get to make him
That's
like
good.
Ben.
Yes.
That's strange. I'm sure I shut them off when I left.
Actually, hold on. Give me a sec. We're gonna do a thing here.
I'll put that on the...
Yeah.
We're doing a thing.
I'm setting this on a table. Would you mind moving those drinks? Those cups.
We're doing
Thank
a
you.
thing.
I hear fake sounds from the other side of the door. Wait a second. I just got you. Can we save this spooky stuff?
I can hear faint sounds from the other side of the
You
door.
missed the double spook. in the
Yeah,
same
you
room.
did miss something already.
There was a dog.
Our phone kept ringing.
Oh no, I was talking
Did I miss
about
that
the
too?
ghosts in the windows in the exact same room.
Oh yeah.
Excuse
We
me?
went to a room and there was a spook on both sides. He hasn't even gotten to see any of the spookening.
Good.
For the scary mode.
so
He hasn't even seen anything from
Yeah, you
scary
haven't even
mode.
seen any of the optional stuff.
Yeah, all the scary mode stuff that's just like is just there to be spooky and then nothing happens. He hasn't seen any of it yet.
I've barely seen it.
Thank
There
goodness.
honestly really wasn't that many.
Anyway.
Thank goodness.
Something's definitely inside. It must be...
Natsumi, of course.
I hope it is.
I hope it is.
I've given Aunt Natsumi a key to my apartment. I kind of doubt it, but it could be.
Well, no way to know but to open the door and ask.
Good
Or
Lord.
look.
I hold my breath, I grab the doorknob, and slowly turn
It
it.
could be. It could
It's
be,
okay, we're all hanging out. It's fine.
Thanks.
We're with you. It's okay.
It could be Oe.
I wasn't done that. There's no resistance. It's unlocked. I breathe in and cautiously crack the door open.
Hey, welcome back.
Oh
There's Rose.
gosh.
I let myself in.
What are you doing in my apartment?
I wanted to talk to you before we head to the Black Rabbit.
See, pick the lock.
Yeah, waiting outside would have been so boring. What, does it bother you?
I don't like getting the lock picked.
That one?
Yeah.
You look upset. What, you don't know how to handle women?
I don't know how to handle people who break into my house.
That's fair.
So what do you want to talk about? I'm sure you're all about me from Bond, so I don't see what else you want to know.
I've heard about the underground matches, Ami's abduction, and Kubitaro's case too. There was something I needed to hear, and I needed to hear it directly from your mouth. Bloodmetry. That strange power you claim to have.
Do you know something about it?
Yes, though it's just a hypothesis.
That's better than me. I don't know the first thing about it.
Hehe, I suppose if I'm to be your teacher, I can't really turn down such a sincere request. Oh god, she's recruited us to be her disciple, a lot Rabbi Jesus style.
Disciple? Wait,
She's a magician.
Oh.
Well, we're becoming her disciple both in magician sense and also in ghost hunting sense. And she recruited us. We didn't get a say in it.
is she like our like love interest, or excuse me, his love interest?
No. She's a little bit older. Though she has been flirting with us a little bit, but more in like a James Bond female character flirting style.
No.
Where she's just like messing with us just because it's kind of fun to just do that, I guess. I don't
Like
know.
Bayonetta.
Like Bayonetta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I suppose. Oh, I already read that one. That mysterious power of yours is an extension of your intuition. You might know it better than as your sixth sense. A little something that warns you of danger.
You're saying it's like my instincts?
Yes, you could call it that too. Everyone possesses it to some extent. However, your sixth sense is unusually keen. It's probably why you never lost any of those underground matches. Of course, you also have the physical abilities and reflexes to react to the danger you sense.
Oh, so he has a little bit of spider sense?
A little bit.
Okay.
My blood
Oh, yeah,
is,
right.
My blood is tingling.
I can kind of get a sense for what she's saying. When I focus during a fight, I just become so much more aware of my surroundings. That's gotta be that sixth sense.
But the true value of your sixth sense isn't limited to that. Animals are fascinating, you know. Abilities that aren't necessary for survival are pruned. On the other extreme, they can awaken new abilities if you need them to survive. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
The day I disappeared and the Kakia, I knew that my life was in grave danger. You're saying that meeting with my sixth sense, this bloodmetry power?
Precisely. You're an excellent disciple, but not every person gains some great new power when they face imminent danger. I believe in your case that you will likely already possess that ability. Perhaps a parent or ancestor of yours had spiritual powers.
Don't ask me. My mother was just a normal woman. She didn't have any weird powers. Huh?
And what about your father?
I don't even know what the guy looks like. All I know is that he been.
I see. I apologize if I upset you.
Nah, I don't care. Anyways, you sure know the spirit world about that.
I must say, it's nice to have a disciple who views my skills with such respect. But all my friends know everything we just discussed. It's common knowledge.
Wow. What kind of friends are those? You got a group of supernatural fanatics or something?
A certain sponsor has hired me to investigate spirits and supernatural activities, and Bond's helping me with that.
A group that investigates spirits. Sounds like something from a comic book. So who is that sponsor of yours?
The head of a distinguished family you've heard of. He has some strange abilities himself.
Bill
He
Murray.
uses a peculiar way of thinking to solve supernatural cases most people wouldn't consider, like defending a spirit's attacks with a plastic sheet and broken umbrella. It's quite reckless. By the way, this is a reference to the first game. Her sponsor is the playable character from the first game.
The playable character from the first game part of the Amanobi family, or?
No.
Oh, you said a certain family that you've heard of.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
What the heck kind of idiot is that?
He looks like your basic sullen middle-aged man. It goes without saying he's not my type. He's currently on an overseas business trip with a friend, which is why I have to track keys around investigating cases now. Trapes. You're right. Trapes. You're right. I misread. Although, thanks to that situation, I was able to meet a wonderful young man like you. Well then, it's about time. We should get going. By the way, Tanaka, do you happen to know if anyone's committed suicide in an apartment before?
How should I know? Why would you just ask that?
In the apartment, probably. There's an extremely ominous presence in the apartment. I didn't want to worry you, so I wasn't going to mention it, but I changed my mind. Have you experienced any unusual phenomenon here?
Yeah, a bunch of weird things have happened. I almost died once too. Once.
And yet you seem pretty unfazed. Yeah, they were like two
in the apartment.
They're like 2 times.
Yeah.
One of the times was
When he almost drowned.
he almost drowned because the Urshima woman
Yes.
was getting at her, and the other one was when Kubitaro was trying to bust through the window.
Oh, okay.
and yet you seem pretty unfazed.
Well, obviously, I didn't die. And so much strange stuff has been happening lately that I might just be getting used to it.
Jeez. You're a pretty carefree kid. I sense a power in that apartment that draws spiritual beings to it, like a famous suicide spot or haunted area.
Well, thanks. I feel warm and fuzzy now. So what am I supposed to do?
You missed the now.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Without knowing what's causing it, it's hard to recommend an effective approach. Moving out would be the easiest solution.
I really don't have time for that.
Yes, you
And
do.
anyways, I'm not some weakling that's gonna move out just because of some stupid ghost.
I figured you'd say that. It's your life. Do whatever you want. But if it starts getting on your nerves, just come talk to me. Oh, shit, I was gonna say something. I don't remember what it was.
Move?
When?
Oh, it was gonna say that I've referenced this in the past before, but the game we played, Stigmatized Property, is the game we played last year on my channel. So check it out if you haven't yet. It's a lot shorter than this, so it's fine. It's based off of a common kind of concept in Japanese kind of folklore, I suppose, is the apartment building where suicide happened becomes haunted. It's a pretty common kind of concept. So
Right. When we
that's
arrive
what
at the
they're
black,
referencing.
when we arrive at the Black Rabbit, the lights are on.
Oh, that's you, right?
Oh, okay. I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome. I guess she.
Yeah, she wouldn't have said it that high. He's exhausted.
Oh, sorry. Oh, welcome.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I guess you're doing the voice now or the monologue.
Oh,
I
wait.
guess, yeah.
Aunt Natsumi is there, and she looks exhausted. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
Yes, I won't be here long either. I have to meet with the new detective.
Her eyes are completely lifeless, although that's to be expected. For 2 weeks now, she's been doing anything and everything she can to keep that time out. Police detectives, lives, the internet, none of this help. Did the old detective break? Would it help if I told her that Ami's alive and being held hostage somewhere? Even if I did tell her that, there still wasn't anything she'd be able to do about it. Worse, if she got involved, she could have died or something. Despite that, should I still tell her I know my Ami situation?
I would.
I would not.
Do it.
You don't want to?
I would not.
Do it. Give
No?
her hope.
How come?
Give her hope.
Because I don't want what happened to Maruhashi to happen to her.
You want her head
Yeah.
cut off?
Yeah, we don't want her head cut off. That's what we're saying.
But she's been like searching so hard. She needs a sense of, you know.
Yeah,
hey,
but you're also putting her in a position where she can't do anything about it, knowing that Ami is completely helpless somewhere and she is powerless to do anything.
But
But at least she knows that she's alive.
and she can work with you.
He's the one making decisions.
That's true. I'm just making
We're not
a case.
talking.
I feel like it would be worse torture to know that she's suffering somewhere
I understand, but
Yeah.
it's just at least that she
and
knows she's
having her
alive.
be unable to do anything. about it.
Yeah, he's going for the ignorance is bliss thing.
I understand it. It's just not what I would choose. Okay, I'm leaving.
So I have a feeling she wouldn't believe me if we did tell her.
All right. I guess,
Yeah.
am I going back to this then?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, because that's pretty quick.
It was.
And Natsumi leaves quickly. After a bit, Rose, who was waiting outside, comes in.
So was that your aunt? She seemed so distraught. It was painful to even look at her. I don't know why, but like I go back and forth with you saying aunt and aunt for some reason.
I always say
It's
aunt.
really so weird.
I've never said
Go ahead.
Oh,
That's your character.
hey, sorry I'm late. The
Mahjong.
Mahjong game got intense at the end.
Are you not gonna do a Bane voice?
You know what? I really tried. I haven't seen that movie in so long. I forget his voice. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot. If it
You
doesn't
go.
work, I'll go back to that.
your doctor, the darkness, Batman.
Hey, what's going on? That Mahjong game got intense at the end. What's the matter? What got you two looking so serious?
I don't think putting your hand in front of your mouth is helping because it's just making it harder to understand what you're saying.
Oh, that was
He also put the mask
Yeah,
on.
I know. Please.
Not the
You
mask
are-
as in a Bane mask. He doesn't have one of those. But mask as
No
in
one
face
cares
mask
about
because
until I put on
you
the
know.
mask.
I'm about one of those.
Yeah.
Legitimately. You're the one.
You are the most incorrigible, thick-headed man I've ever had the displeasure of meeting. You're beyond all hope. Death will be a kindness to you.
Ouch.
Golly. Shoot. Huh. What are you so mad about?
Please, I want to be able to understand what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
I don't
think
have
it's more important to be
I don't have
honest.
the energy to explain it to you. Well, how's your investigation going? Don't you dare tell me that it slipped your mind and you wasted all your time playing mahjong.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm a consummate professional. Here's all the info I've found so far.
Would it help you if I explained what I did an example of what my voice for him is, or do you want to just go for it?
I'm gonna just go for it.
Okay, sounds good.
We're pressed for time, and I'm gonna do the best I can.
Fair enough.
They didn't have any friends or close relatives, so I wasn't able to get much. But I grilled
Miroku.
Miroku's publisher, and it paid off. I finally got my hands on this.
Oh, so he originally wanted to be a doctor. Like, did he? Changing career paths from a doctor to an author is quite a drastic life change.
The reason he did so is a mystery. Apparently, he didn't talk much about himself.
Get close up.
But it's doubtful that cash was the reason. The Miroku family was extremely well off.
I mean, doctors pay a lot more better than authors anyway.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. That's why he's saying it's weird that he went away from a high-paying job to do a low-paying job.
Yeah, he also said
And it's not like he couldn't afford.
Yeah.
Well, like, yeah,
Yes,
that's
the
also
idea is, I think the idea is it's not like he couldn't afford medical school or anything because he was well off.
Yeah. Yes, that's evident just based on the mansion. The poor author wouldn't be able to live like that.
Apparently, his publisher never once set foot in that house either. Seems like Miroku hated anyone intruding on his private life.
So basically, if we are to learn about his private life, our only option is to rush through that mansion.
That's right. I also looked into I also looked into what was recorded on that T-tape.
Oh yeah, there we found a cassette tape that talked about it was a news report that was recorded of a kidnapping of a girl named just known as Child T, and it was on her way home from a ballet class or something.
The girl disappeared half a year ago. She was last seen at an intersection about a 5-minute stroll from the Miroku residence.
I see. So that's why there are regular patrols around that area. But if that happened half a year ago, why are they still maintaining that patrol route?
As it turns out, a number of other girls have disappeared around that area too. They're ancient cases though. I didn't have any time to dig into them. That concludes my report.
Good work. Well then, should we head straight to the Miroku residence? We must unveil the truth that lurks within the darkness.
Rose is just Hazuki but with Alanome's smokeness.
Yeah. And also lockpicking abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go our separate ways at Kasoji Station, just like yesterday, and each get on the train.
Bye, little screaming author. Yakumo Miroku, born 1944, age 55, unmarried, hometown of Tokyo, surgical intern after graduation, suddenly debut as a new popular author, age 27. 1979, release of Dark Fairy Tales, Kids' Horror Book Collection. Became a bestseller, becomes famous as a horror author. Last work, Old Bamboo Cutter's Dream about Princess Kaguya.
Kids Horror
Really?
Book Collection.
Alright, here's a
Have
book
you
on
heard of
Princess
Goosebumps?
Kaguya.
Yeah.
Okay.
I reached the Miroku residence without any particular trouble today.
It's
Yeah, last
interesting-
I sounded a little bit more sarcastic than I was intending, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's interesting that his last work was about Princess Kaguya.
Yeah.
It is. Another wonderful night. I feel like we'll make great progress with our investigation.
No. Oh, my bad.
No.
You got here fast today.
We got lost last time.
Well, I learned after my trip here yesterday. Anyways, same plan as yesterday?
Yeah, you and someone else go investigate. The other one stays behind to keep watch. Sounds alright with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, there's any flaw in this plan.
Oh, sorry. Bond looks toward the Miroku residence.
It might be the fact that we already explored most of the mansion yesterday. We already checked the hallway, living room, and the bedroom. But there are no other rooms.
There's a whole attic. Hang on a second. From the outside, the mansion looks like it would have a second floor. Oh wait, no, it's chance, sorry.
Oh.
Or at least, I'll just finish this up and you
That's
can
all right.
Or at least an attic.
But from what we saw yesterday,
We didn't find stairs anywhere, right?
Wait a moment. It doesn't necessarily have to be stairs, right? Maybe there's a ladder hidden somewhere.
Rose makes a good point. Make a good point.
Oops.
I missed those details on my first day of investigation.
Let's take one more look around the rooms.
That's all we can do. Just have to use our feet, eyes, and hands. Time's wasted. Let's get this started.
Alright.
Good gosh, can we have like a group of like 10 in a posse so we can
Who do you choose as your partner?
Who do we choose as our partner?
Rose seems to have experience.
Well, we brought Roseanne last time to pick a lock. Bond didn't really do much other than identify some horsehair.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Rose again.
Which, to be fair, and also the Duck Lake thing.
Oh yeah.
But I'm fairly confident Rose actually knows that part too, because her name is French,
Let's bring.
and she used speaking.
Let's
French.
bring Bond in again. Let's give him
No.
a chance to redeem
Oh,
himself.
God.
Alright, Bon.
No, I don't want to do myself. All right. Rose, give me on lookout.
Which means that I'm not going to be reading any dialogue now. Okay, that's fine.
Do you want to read the
No problem. Leave it to me. I'll see you both later. Either way.
Just like you two alternate words of the freaking
Oh,
Imperium.
That would not be good.
All right, let's go.
Alright, there she is. Are there any spookening?
Ah, no, please.
I'm looking for spookening.
No,
I'm pretty
Spookening.
confident that it's only
We're
in new
scanning for
areas.
spookening.
Because
There were no
never
spookenings.
come back and seen a spookening.
Is there a little red vase back there?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
It wasn't there earlier, I don't think. Let's look at this.
You two know what to do.
Oh, right. It's rusted.
Mailbox.
So far.
I
Take
a
look.
inside
The
mailbox.
but
There. There.
isn't
Anything.
inside.
Okay. It's
A
solidly made
sliding door.
door.
There's
A
slight
layer
of
dust
on
the
frame.
Okay, we're not gonna keep doing this.
No.
Oh, it seems fun.
It's gonna take too long.
It'll take too long.
That would get annoying, really.
Yeah, but
Attacks.
Oh my gosh, this Dick Van Dyke!
he keeps calling him Dick Van
Dick
Dyke.
Van Dyke is here! Yeah!
From D-Man, so to D-Mail 06. How are you doing? It's D-Man. I prepared your next riddle. Repeatedly hurry the moment of the monster that moves without arrest.
Hold on, can you pull that back up?
That's a weird.
That's a very-
That is
Hey! Hey! Look at that little, is that, ooh, oh, excuse me. Hey, look at that lady. The investigation takes a priority.
I know. I'm coming.
Yeah, we can look at that again. Hold on.
See, I would love to read him. I would love to make his voice sound like Shaggy. But I just can't do the slight breaks off him.
Yeah. Repeatedly hurry the movement of the monster that moves without rest.
Alright, I
That is
have
a
an idea,
weird
but
string
it's
of-
pretty out there.
What is it?
What's your
That is a
idea?
really.
Move the hands on the clock.
Okay.
Yeah,
It does move
There is a
without rest.
clock.
Time is a monster.
There's spooks though.
Time. Look,
Everything D-Man talks about is a monster.
Yeah.
A
Every-
mailbox was a monster.
Yeah.
A fire alarm was a monster.
Yeah, everything.
this,
That's like his running
what was
way
it?
of doing
Skyline?
it.
The skyline?
Weird.
Yeah, the roof.
Yeah. no.
Yeah. It was the monster that holds up the sky.
Oh.
So everything. It's like the way him doing the riddles.
This is very
Oh, I opened it.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
We already read that dialogue. Anyway, let's go in here.
Oh no, touch the clock.
Living room. Oh, this one's calling.
Another phone call.
Oh,
Did you read that again?
As we step into the room, the loud ring suddenly stopped.
Don't surprise me like that.
I should check it out just in case.
No, please don't.
are there any spooks though? There was a ghost in this window right here, and then there was also a ghost over in this window.
Why do you?
Alright, first check that clock. I want to see if I'm right.
Why do you? Yeah, I think it's a clock.
Dang it!
An odd pendulum clock. Old pendulum clock. There's no pendulum clock on the wall. There.
Move.
Accelerate the movement so it would be so I would want to move the long hand forward.
I push the long hand around in a full circle, but nothing happens.
Yeah.
It said accelerate the movement.
Try short here.
But when it stops.
Oh, yeah, stop the pendulum.
Or no. It just says that it doesn't stop.
Spin the short hand backwards.
I spin the short hand backwards, but nothing happens.
Start the pendulum.
Stop it.
Nothing happens when I grab the pendulum. I release it and nudge it.
I'm gonna go look at it again. Hold on.
leave the room for now. Are we not checking our phone?
With repeated. Okay, keep spinning the hand. Keep spinning the hand.
Yeah,
over
there
and
you
over.
go. There you go.
Okay, did we not have to look at our phone?
No.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't our phone. It was
There's
that
an
phone
old-
back there.
There's an
Oh,
old
that
phone
was
as well.
recorded.
That's why we're doing this first. Because this is a limited time side quest thing.
I see.
We better do it before it's too late.
Oh, is that what D-Man stuff
Alright,
is?
move the
Yes,
log
the
hand
DN
forward.
stuff is like a side thing.
I see.
There you go. Yeah. I just like I know you guys missed the
Again.
word. I was like, I know you guys missed the word repeatedly, so I'm just gonna go back real quick and show it.
I pushed the long hand around. Oh,
It's the
Again.
same thing.
okay. When I spin the long hand, the clock makes a noise.
I
There it is.
freaking
I open
knew
the glass
it!
door and a card
Good
falls
job.
out.
Good job. You got that pretty quickly.
I mean, I would have done it, but I.
No, the fact of the idea that it was the thing that constantly is moving or whatever.
Yeah,
He
I
was
got
like, it's a
that.
long shot, but it might be the clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that he referred to everything as monster. Otherwise, I would have thought of that.
Yeah.
I lower my.
Sorry, lowering it's dialogue we've already read. I'm sorry. Emails sent by the devil. If you read them, you'll kill someone. Some murderers have mentioned this urban legend when interrogated. The motives for the murders are unknown, as the attackers claim to be tempted by an evil spirit. In some cases, the victim and killer had never met. The only thing in common in each case was the mention of the devil. No traces of these mails were found, and no one remembered the context exactly except the subject line. It was that ex-detective guy who told me about these cases, though they came from a police officer he knew. Unluckily for me, this one was the exact kind of case I enjoy. They're fun to work on, but I never get any compensation for it. I went in and put an ad in a magazine with a warning not to open the mail in hopes of finding someone who knew something. I got one response and met with them. My purpose was to identify the sender. The IP address provider didn't exist, and I hit a dead end. A few months passed after I started investigating. That's when I got the mail myself on my cell phone, like it was coming after me. I went mad with joy when I saw devil mail in the subject line. What do you think was inside? And on a string of 4 letters, Liza. You know, I feel like I've seen an AI with that name, but that's not important right now. Those letters sound familiar. It was a case for Mr. K.
Is that a reference to something?
Not specifically, no. This has gotten long, so time to wrap up, but there's one more thing I'd like to mention that might be making you curious. That is, of course, who killed me. Don't be alarmed. The reason's not important, but curses have no effect on me. At any rate, the ex-detective's on the Liza case, so focus on your own problem. Best of luck to you,
Is D-Man
D-Man.
dead? Is he a ghost?
I'm not going to say anything.
Dick Van Dyke.
But basically, he each of these cards, they all have like urban legend kind of spooky stories you'd tell in like a campfire with your flashlight pointing up to your chin.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Some of them are references to the first game, but not all of them
Do you think the other ones are references to something else?
are. Possibly? I'm not really sure.
What's that?
That's
Some kind of cock
No,
game?
no, no, it's what that.
Oh, what that? Some kind of cock game?
What that?
What that?
Honestly, I'm not really sure.
The pendulum swings without stopping.
Alright, anyway,
No!
guess what? There's a fruit basket.
No! A fruit monster.
It's a rotten,
Rotten basket.
rattan,
Rat.
Your tongue?
whatever. The fruit inside are all black.
Rat basket.
The fruit inside the basket are so old they've all turned completely black. Gross.
Look.
They're completely dried up.
Oh.
I pluck one of the fruit off of what seems to be a bunch of bananas.
Oh, goodness.
It contains a dried up fruit.
A bunch of fruit flies follow me.
Yes. Oh, that's good.
There's a phone.
That's the worst
My
thing.
phone on top of the storage shelf.
Chance. I mean, this one earlier. Calling. Someone is calling. Anyway.
I take the handset and put it up to my ear. I don't hear anything.
Is the line connected?
I turn on the flashlight and follow the telephone line coming from behind the shelf.
Mm.
I noticed that something stuck in between the storage shelf and the wall. I try wedging my hand in it, but the crevice is too small and I can't reach
It's
it.
gonna pull you in. Find something?
There's something stuck between the shelf and the wall.
Uh-huh.
The space is so tight my hand can't reach the side.
Uh-huh. Then I suppose I shot.
Why are you reading it like that?
That's what I imagine Detective talks like.
Okay. Well, let's move the shelf. Butch. Move it.
I always
Damn
think
it.
of a detective sounding like one of those like 50s noir films.
Mhm.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's more like
That's the voice.
That's
Alright.
more like the criminals in the detective films.
Yeah.
But You want to do that voice?
Yes.
All right, we're examining or moving it.
Move it.
Move it. I like to move
Let's
it. Move
try
it.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand.
Vaughn and I go to the side of the storage shelf and
Alright, let's do this.
Woo. Now.
with his call, I pick up the shelf. Perhaps the wood is dense because this thing is far heavier than it looks.
Wow, see? It's a lot heavier than I thought, see?
We just need
That's
to move
basically how I think Popple would sound from Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga.
Yeah.
we just need to move it a little bit. Don't hurt yourself, old man.
Now I see your citizen, dadgummit.
Yeah, there you go.
There it goes, man.
I love
Move it a
it.
step or two and set it back down.
I love it. Oh gosh.
Dang it. Almost threw my hip out there, see? So, did you get the thing?
You don't need to do it every single time.
Yeah, it was on the floor. So what do you think it was?
Quit playing around, boy, and show me what it show it to me.
I light up the object with the flashlight and show him.
Oh gosh, I love it.
It's a cassette tape labeled H. H is one of the poker.
Looks like it was worth putting my hip at risk.
I wonder what's recorded on this tape.
All right. One way to find out.
Play the tape.
Let's go play the
Play
tape.
the tape.
Any spooks? Let's scan the room for spooks.
Yeah, there was a bulge in the curtain.
There was a bulge in the curtain, but there was nothing. We moved the curtain, and there was nothing. And then it like didn't do anything. it just didn't do anything. Any spooks? There's no spooks. Boombox.
Nothing about the boombox is different. There's no tape in it, and the battery is just as we left it yesterday.
Oh, that's right.
I remember that I bought the replacement battery.
You keep checking your phone. Do you want me to start reading that?
No, I got it.
You sure?
I'm good. I take the new battery from my pocket and swap batteries.
Oh, you don't forget. Oh, you didn't forget it.
We shouldn't have any problems playing the tape now. Nah.
There you go. Let's use the tape. Tape H.
What's on it?
I put tape H into the boombox.
Tape H used.
I press the play button. No sound comes out of the speakers.
Hey, you sure that battery is good?
Well, the tape is spinning just fine. Maybe it just hasn't got to the part where it sound.
Suddenly, the phone from the next room rings.
Man, what the heck was going on? Are you supposed to answer the phone?
But
Tape is still spinning inside the boombox.
it's gonna take a look.
All right. Let's go take a look. Bedroom.
Scream.
Back to the living room.
It's about to holler.
Any spooks now?
Why do you keep looking solely for spooks?
Because I want to see spooks.
Let them come.
It's spooky month.
The whole point of being of spooky is you're not expecting the spooky.
Yeah, it's spooky month.
Looking for the spooky takes away the spookiness.
I summon up the courage.
But the
take
spooky
it,
isn't going to do anything if we don't see it.
Let
take
me
the
come
handset,
now.
and put it to my ear.
Radio rumors.
I hear something that sounds similar to when tapes are played back. I listen to the headset, just hoping to hear something else. Should I do it?
No. But it's doing a voice. It said it in Japanese.
I just barely even hear it.
Yeah, I
It
have
sounded
the
like
volume on.
whistling.
I sound the volume.
It's fine.
I
You
don't
need it to
Oh
change
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Ah, please, just end it. Just kill me already.
Hold on.
I almost fling the headset away in response to the scream that pierced my ears.
I don't like the painting. The picture this is painting.
What? Hey, what happened here?
I'm alright.
can't afford to miss any of it. I immediately return to the headset to my ear once again.
It hurts so much. Please, just end it. Just kill me already.
What the heck is this?
I hear a girl's voice pleading desperately. From further away, I hear the murmur of an old man.
I'll do this. I see. Sorry. I want to try to keep you alive, but that might be impossible with all 4 limbs cut off.
The phone ended with the man's statement.
It ended.
Judging by your expression, not sure if I want to hear what you heard. Why? I guess I have done what you heard, see?
Alright.
I love it.
I described the girl's scream and the voice of the man who apologized. If what he said about cutting off all 4 limbs is literal and true, and is true. Dude, the very first one I did
The very first
was
time
by
Jimmy-
far the worst
Yeah.
one. Like, all these other ones are crazy, like Headless Dog. But that first one was definitely the worst.
For context, John Luke, he talked about dumping aborted fetuses into a lake.
But I had to do it in that voice.
In the game show voice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to do it in that voice because there's a big. My hands were
Well, I don't
tied.
think it wasn't specifically aborted. It was more stillbirth.
Yeah.
But you know.
That's just as bad!
Yeah.
Oh gosh! See, you know what? These little quirks that we have in our little Let's Play adds to these. I
Yeah.
enjoy them.
Yeah, I think so
I
too.
can barely do it with a straight face. I can barely do
Yeah.
it. It's really hard. Then this is a recording.
There's also one that I tried to do and I couldn't do. I don't remember what it was though.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I just know that that's a thing that happened.
The time I heard a sound that sounded like tape noise. I couldn't hear it directly, but I think that's what was recorded on the H tape.
All 4 limbs cut off. Huh? Hold on. That's his fault. Yeah. What the world is the guy thinking? Apologizing when he's the one doing it.
Sounds like the logic of a psycho. There's no point in thinking about it.
We're trying to figure out why he became a psycho, scene.
All right.
See, it's
I don't like the picture this is painting.
Yeah, about that.
Me neither.
Let's go back into the bedroom. Spook. Oh,
Okay, no.
Get out of here, see? Get out, see?
Yeah.
Get out, see?
Oh, it's actually there. We have to.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I thought it was just one of the spooks.
Oh.
Nope.
I can't contain my shock as my flashlight lights up an object on the ground.
An object on the ground.
I gather myself and look at
You're
it.
looking at the ground. It's this. A doll.
That's a big dog.
The object sitting on the bed seems to be a little girl doll. I'm no doll expert, but I can tell that it's more sloppily made than the copy of doll. Its clothes are dirty and there are a couple of reddish black stains on it.
That's you.
It's wearing a weird mask. What the world's the mask supposed to be? It has a break in it. So is it a bird?
Okay.
A beast, not
Let's
bird.
check it out.
My bad.
That's okay. Hutch. Hold on.
I try putting on the mask to remove, or I try pulling on the mask to remove it, but it won't budge, almost as if it's glued on. I ignore it for now and take a look at its clothes. I notice a reddish black stain there. There.
Yeah. You also missed the now.
Now. When did I miss the now?
It was in that sentence.
There's a reddish black stain on the doll clothes. This might be a blood stain.
Looks like blood. Maybe I'll give it a try.
Hutch.
Allow a breath to relax and press my fingertips.
You know what that is, right?
Wait, Jeffrey, I have to touch you.
Hold on. Everything's looking red.
Yep.
Looking red.
Yep.
Looking red. Oh, did we die?
No, it's blood. We're seeing a vision. Our character has the ability whenever he
Yeah, I forgot what
if he touches blood, he gets a vision.
I hear a sniffling crying sound. Along with it, I begin to hear a quiet voice.
I'm famished. Famished. Yeah.
Well, that was a letdown.
Yeah, that's weird.
Tanaka! Hey, something wrong here?
No, I'm alright. I heard a voice. The voice was saying, famished. What kind of name is famish? Wait. Wait.
Why did he interpret that as, I hear this and I'm gonna think it's a name?
I have no idea.
I think he was like, I'm famished, and I thought they were introducing himself.
Hello, I'm famished. What's your name?
Starving!
Hi, famished. Yeah, that sounds like the mother of all dad jokes.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Wait, is that a serious question?
No, I mean, I'm saying that I have no idea what they mean by famished.
Clearly means that they're hungry.
Oh, that's what you mean. Well, the word famished means hungry.
I assume has some kind of translation.
Yeah, there might be some
translation thing
translational
where like
quality.
the word that was used is like an archaic word that isn't used very often. So
Well,
Yeah, it's
the same
probably-
thing happened when our character goes to Hazuki. She's like, "Oh, it must be a spirit," and he's like, "What's a spirit?" Because they probably use like obake, which is like an archaic word that people don't use very often.
Yeah, it's probably just a translation.
Or it would have said spirato, which would have been which is English pronunciation of it. In which case, it's a word that you wouldn't necessarily know unless you knew it. It's probably something like that.
Yeah.
what's a spirit? Everything you've been doing. Wait,
No, this is the beginning. This is the beginning.
Okay.
So anyway,
That's the first time I've ever heard it. Is it from a weird dialect?
yeah.
Yeah,
It was
the weird
probably some
dialect
kind of
is
translation.
called
Okay.
Yeah,
translation
I'm
key.
sure it's just a translational quirk.
Let's just
Yeah.
leave this for another time. It's a waste of time explaining it, Sam. It's strange that a dog would be hungry. But that's what it sounds like it's saying.
I mean, it probably wasn't the doll. It probably was the previous owner of the shirt that the dog was on.
Well, yeah.
Do we have anything to feed it?
Bamboo charcoal?
That's charcoal.
We could give it some
This
cute
is dry fruit.
socks.
Food. If it were edible,
If it were-
We could give it some cute socks.
You can give it some cute
we
sauce.
could try giving it the fruit.
Yeah, try this.
Want to try to give it the fruit?
I'm here.
Fruit.
I take out the dried up fruit from my bag and place it on top of the doll's lap. The mask makes a sound and then the mask falls on the doll's lap.
Hold on.
Yay! We obtained a pheasant mask and used up the dried fruit. Okay, can we look at the doll still?
No.
It doesn't let us look at the doll anymore. It's just sitting there.
Thank you.
Look at the bed.
That was the thing.
High
High
class.
class Western style bed. It looks pretty high quality, but that layer of dust on it tells me that it's going to waste.
Yeah. Okay. Well, never mind. Is there anything in this room again?
You go back outside?
Any spooks?
Alex? Alex?
Hi.
Is people won't let it just happen naturally?
I don't think there's anything else. Anything here? No. Okay. Well,
Guess you have to head outside.
I guess so.
I don't think we need to go outside
What about that thing in the middle?
because there's a thing in the middle.
A cedar plate hangs from the mud wall. It's apparently a decorative frame. Inspecting it further, there's a single nail hammered into the upper middle of the board. Looks like this nail is for hanging things.
Want to try hanging something on it?
Hanging mask.
That's
We
right.
have two different masks. We have a no mask found under the pillow on the bed. And then we also have
New mask.
the new mask, pheasant mask. Which one do we want to try?
Let's try the one that we just got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
I do not know that.
I do not like that.
Oh,
Yes.
No.
Oh,
I
look at
placed
that.
the pheasant mask on the frame.
Take it off.
Thank you, Bob.
Hey, that looks pretty alright, see? Mary was hung up there.
Just then I hear something move in the hallway.
John Luke jumped.
What's going on?
I quickly remove the mask, but the shaking won't stop.
Hey, look!
Eventually, the vibrating stops. The hallway entrance, which is one of the stages,
Yes.
appears at the mud wall in front of me.
Whoa. Seriously.
Is this a ninja layer or something? This is the first time I've seen an actual real trapdoor, see? But it looks like we saw a glimpse of the true face of the owner of this place.
What are you talking about?
There's only one type of person who would build something like this. A paranoid person. Someone who is possessed by something.
Possessed by what?
That's the $1,000,000 question, kid. Come on. Time to see where this hidden passage leads.
Alright. I do want to go and pop save real quick because I can, and I don't want to redo a bunch of the stuff we did.
Yeah.
So let's go into the passage.
Let's not. Let's just leave well enough alone.
Good.
Let's leave what is in the way.
It's a door.
It's not a way.
It's
We make our way down the extremely narrow path from the hidden entrance.
It's really cramped. Oh god, this reminds me of the hallway.
Well, there are two rooms on both sides. This path probably goes in between two rooms, eh?
There's a door.
At the end of the path, there's another door.
One door.
Looks like this is the only option.
Why is this our only option? Let's see where this leads.
Okay.
Let's not see where this leads.
I hear something walking on the roof.
It's clearly
You okay there?
No.
It's the slow burn, huh?
It's clearly a squirrel.
Is it?
Yeah, honestly.
No.
I wouldn't be able to hear a squirrel walking on the roof.
Yeah, about that. Alright, let's continue.
That was actually the best spookening that I've seen.
Yeah, I remembered it, so I was waiting until you guys were all gonna look at the screen before I did it, because I knew you guys were both looking away. I actually remember that one. It got me real good the first time. I got real spooked.
What the world
I only
did I just
flinched a little bit. I was more surprised and scared.
What the world did I just
John Luke, on the other hand.
What the world did I just see?
It was a spook.
Of what?
It was a little ghost person.
What? That added nothing to the story?
No.
Nope.
I can't do this. I can't do
I
this.
told you this is spooky mode.
So the spooks are all the same every time?
Yes.
I
Yeah,
thought they
they
were
are.
random.
No, they are. They're the same. Yeah, it was literally all it was. That's all that happened. Alright, let's continue through the door. So yeah, I said this is like the creepiest one in my opinion. This is one of the creepiest 2 levels in the game in my opinion. Yeah.
Beyond the door,
Is that one more time?
I opened the door and am shocked. to
I don't
look
remember
at-
specifically exactly where, but I mean, there's more in the game.
I opened the door and am shocked to be looking at the front entrance of the Miroku residence.
What?
Hold on, wait a second, say. Is it really possible? Huh?
I mean, I don't believe it either,
But it's actually happening.
What's that?
hold on a second. Keep calm. Chill out. Take
We
a
went through that hallway and we're back in the front of the building again, as if we went into the entrance to the building.
Oh my gosh.
Turn around and see if the entrance is behind you.
I mean, the idea is that they walked out of that, so they wouldn't face me. What I noticed next is that the secret door I thought we opened earlier is now closed. Everything else seems to be the same.
Why is the entrance to the secret passage closed again?
I don't have a clue, no.
I'm positive that we entered the secret passageway and opened the door. Did something happen the moment we went through the door? That thought gives me an idea.
Hey, we entered from the door located at the front entrance, right? So what happens if we try to leave?
Like doing the opposite of what we just did?
Yeah, if we end up back at the secret passage by doing that.
I really did not want to think about it, but
Doesn't it seem like we'd be stuck in here?
That's bad. Come on, let's try going outside.
Alright.
I rushed to open the door, and once going outside, I see the unchanged Miroku residence once again.
Woo! Yes, woo! That's a relief. You scared me there for a second, say.
Rose, our lookout, looks at the two of us with confused expression on her face.
You two certainly look like you're having fun. Did something happen?
Yeah. You see,
I retell what happened when we went through the secret passageway.
I get to read stuff now. Really? I can't believe it, but it must be true if you're saying it. Piecing all the information together, it seems that when you entered the secret passage, you entered a different Miroku residence.
A different Miroku residence. How's it different?
I'm not sure. It could be a different time situation, just some specific state.
A times situation.
Time situation, just some different state. We travel to a Miroku residence in a different state. By entering that door is what I mean.
Stage.
If we had to come up with an explanation, that's the hypothesis that makes the most sense.
Does anything make sense?
Nothing makes sense.
But wait, did we leave?
Did we leave?
Yeah, we left back through the door that was the secret entrance and is the front door that we just walked through. We just turned around and walked right back out that door and ended up back outside again.
Hold on a second. We enter the building.
Mhm.
We go through the
Path.
passageway.
It takes us back to the front of the building, walking in.
and we just leave.
We just left. And
well, then
it's,
wouldn't we be in that alternate? Why not?
Don't know.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would make sense. We'd still be in that alternate area if her theory is correct.
Yeah, that is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Assuming that you're correct, how is that even possible?
There are some extremely powerful curses and thoughts that sometimes cause phenomena like this. Stairs that take you to the same floor, or an intersection that leads to the same place.
Like in Rise of Darkrai.
Yeah, Rise of Darkrai, I was thinking Mario 64.
Yeah, that's
With the endless staircase. There's actually a bit in the first game where you are stuck on the same road no matter how many turns you take. So, these are examples I've heard from someone who actually experienced them firsthand. Yeah.
I don't believe all of that. But I guess I have to since I actually happened.
If we're experiencing this phenomenon, then that means that there are great dangers ahead. Are you going to continue investigating?
I'm fully prepared to face these dangers. I've gotten through it up until now.
There you go.
This is nothing.
This is nothing? Attaboy! That's the one thing about you that I like.
Alright, then let's continue our investigation.
Something that's kicked our heat.
So do we want to swap to Rose now?
Yes.
Yeah? Just for something interesting? You have to read anymore, it's okay.
Don't.
Are we switching?
Oh, you're back. Yeah, we're gonna switch characters.
Oh, okay.
Switch to Rose.
Oh,
No problem. You're on lookout now, Bond.
oh, just getting good at my bond voice. Alright. I'll see you later, see? Jose, stick to the mission. You hear me now?
Meow.
Yeah. Alright, let's get going. Let's also go ahead and save. Just so we don't have to do all that again.
I agree.
Alright. I'm bringing me over to residence. There's a thingy!
Remember when I was a child, I used to always watch the old Buzz Bunny cartoons? And when that old monster
Do we hang the
come
chicken
on the show,
again?
You mean the pheasant?
they do that voice that I always try to copy.
The
What happens if we
glorified
try to-
chicken?
What happens if we try to hang the other side? Or the other
That's
mask?
true.
What do you
Let's
put?
try the pheasant first.
Just put instance.
Doesn't seem like the secret door is going to open.
Interesting. Let's try the
Let's
other
try
mask.
the other mask. I take out.
No, it doesn't work.
Oh, sorry.
Is it?
That's what it says.
I take out the Okina mask and I set it on the frame, but nothing seems to change.
Okay. Oh, well, nothing we can do about it. Let's go into the one terms. I should have asked you which one we should go in first. Sorry.
I was gonna go left.
Okay, fair enough. Any spooks? Oh, no
It's the
spooks.
clock.
There is a clock.
Yes.
This is the same clock. It's the same clock.
It's the same clock.
We don't know if it is.
I mean,
For all I know, we're still inside
Fair.
a weird alternate dimension.
That's fair.
Pendulum swings without stopping.
Maybe this is like Inception. As long as the pendulum moves.
But in that case, this isn't the real Rose.
Oh my gosh.
Because she didn't actually come with us.
Oh my gosh. None of this is
And
real.
the real Vaughn is just standing out there and not in the right place.
I'm not sure if I should say anything. I'm not gonna lie.
The moment I enter the room, I hear something from the back.
Is that a boombox?
I hear the button being pressed once more, and the noise from the tape stops.
You got to play some Kid and Play.
Alright, well, any spooks?
doll is gone.
Yeah, the doll is gone.
Thank the Lord.
It's a boombox. It looks like a pretty old one. Taking a look, I see that there's a cassette tape in the boombox.
Is it Run DMC?
I eject it and notice it has the label A.
Again.
It's an important clue. We have to listen to it, even if you don't want to.
I rewind the tape and press the play button.
You're so gothic.
I know is the equivalent in going.
And immediately,
Yeah,
I could actually understand it that time.
Yeah, yeah.
The first time I couldn't understand it, but that one.
I understood the yeah and then nothing else.
Yeah. Said itai kaishite watashi no.
More screaming.
A girl's screaming fills the room and then it finally goes quiet. We hear silence for a bit, then
Soka. That's what he said. I see. Don't worry. It's just your legs. I'm knowledgeable in treatment as well. But no.
the man's calm voice is cut off by the tape stopping. I double check to make sure the tape's done and then eject it.
Tape A.
Thought somebody was coming in here.
No, that was the sound of it ejected. That was excruciating.
Yeah. Seriously.
The screams were buried in my ear. Why are just your legs and knowledgeable in the fields of treatment important?
Because this guy used to want to be a doctor.
Thinking about it, the owner of the mansion, Yakumo Miroku, was aspiring to be a surgeon. Is the male voice on the tape Miroku? I look over and notice that there is another cassette next to the boombox.
You think you sell these on the black
It
market?
is labeled Tape H.
Don't we already have tape H? Why is this here? Maybe I'll hang on.
We might not have picked that up.
No, we already had a cassette. I actually don't remember.
Oh, we did.
We have T,
No, we got T.
and then A and H. I thought we did have H.
Ha.
Yeah, I thought we did.
We had
I
H
thought I
earlier.
remembered us having H earlier.
Weird. I don't know.
Good out.
Listen to clip tape H and see
Try
if
it,
it's
yeah, is
different.
it the same?
Sure. I put tape H into the boombox. Just play button, but it only spins the tape. Doesn't seem like it's wanting to play. Wait for a bit, but there's no indication that the phone was going to
Yeah, it's the same one.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Well,
Because we recognize
let's
what
go
it
back.
did before.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Okay. Let's go back to the living room now, shall we?
Oh, hi.
He's looking. He's fixing his glasses.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, he just saw it. He had his glass. He's like cleaning his glasses. He's like, what's happening? Hello.
Why? What is with?
The doll again.
I know this doll wasn't here before.
Burn it.
I'm starting to be convinced of Rose's theory about the other Miroku residents. Taking a look at the clothes it's wearing, I can see a light stain on the abdomen.
Touch.
Maybe I'll give it a try.
Burn it.
I slowly breathe out and bring my fingertip closer to the stain on the clothes.
Burn it with what?
Yeah, we don't have any,
Anything.
we don't have any
We
thing
don't
that can
have
start
anything to
fires.
ignite.
Burn the whole house down.
We don't have anything to start.
I'm hearing what sounds like crying again. And from afar, a girl's voice saying,
I'm cold, Mom. Oh, that was loud enough. I kind of said it very quietly.
this time I hear words I can understand.
Cold.
Is that what she was saying?
Yeah, I heard it clearly this time. Cold. Mom.
Unfortunately, I don't see a heater here. If we can't do anything about it here, then we'll just have to carry her somewhere we can.
Okay. Burn it. Warm her up.
Carry the doll?
Don't.
Carry the doll.
Carry the doll.
I guess I'll do it. Here we go.
I steady myself and carry the doll. It feels heavier than an actual child.
Careful, dolls won't help you lift them. It'll probably feel heavier than a child.
Hey,
Makes
you said
sense.
that.
Makes sense. Yeah, it definitely feels that way. Alright, now the question is, where should I carry it to?
I
Dog.
would think the bed.
Carry the doll.
Doll
Can't
fire.
investigate while carrying the doll.
I would think to the
So where are we on?
basement. Or
No.
not the basement.
Why the basement?
The bedroom. and put it in. Sorry, and put it in one of the beds.
Yeah. Warm it up with
That's
blankets.
what I would think.
There you go.
Entering the bedroom, my eyes immediately shift toward the bed. Those blankets are obviously high quality. I'm sure she won't be cold in that.
Alright. There it is. I'll lay it down and I'll bend it back. You move the blanket aside.
As you wish.
Okay. Here you go.
I'm trying not to do a husky voice. It's kind of hard.
Oh, I lay the doll on the sheets and place the duvet over it.
Duvet.
Duvet. I didn't know if it was duvet or duvet.
No.
I should have.
Let's see how she feels. She shouldn't feel cold anymore.
Let me ask her again. Let me ask you again. Where is she?
Where's Rachel?
Where's Rachel? The mask falls off. I am Rachel!
Oh no.
Oh, heck.
Oh, please don't.
I dropped it. It's fine.
I hear a crying voice again, and that voice.
It's cold. Mom.
She's not thinking in pink this time. It's no use. It's no use!
It's no use.
She's saying the
Take
same
this! That's from Sonic 06, by the way.
thing. She's saying the same thing.
I actually kind of like that game.
Okay, so
It's not good, but I like playing it because I like playing it for fun.
Okay.
I don't take it seriously.
Before GameFly and streaming, I had to go to a mall and rent out $15 for like 3 hours to play whatever game I wanted at the end and stuff.
That's
And I chose Sonic 06. And I was like, yo, this is dope. I want to play that thing. My gosh.
It's not a good game, but it's fun.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah,
It's
I think
fun
it's,
because it's
if
movie.
you don't take it seriously, it's fun.
Yeah.
If you go in knowing that it's bad, you can just kind of screw around with it, and it's fine.
I knew nothing. And I was like, I walked out and I was like, yo, that was a fun
Waste of
time.
15.
No, I thought it was fun. And then like about a month later, I thought about it again. I was like, what is it? These jumpers done took $15, my hard-earned allowance, for a game that sucked. I was living.
It's got less than I did on my copy.
My first time ever playing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought it for $20.
My first time playing
At
Marvel.
GameStop. But to be fair, I bought it rather than just played it.
My first time playing Marvel vs. Capcom was because we went to a gaming lounge in Florida on a trip to visit family, and it was the first time we had ever been to a gaming lounge. And it's a similar kind of thing, but you didn't just pick one game. You rented out a time slot. You could play whatever game. And on our way, like I decided to try Marvel vs. Capcom, and I didn't know how to play it. And it's one of those games where if you don't know how to play it, then you kind of just button mash and it does nothing.
Yeah.
But like, there's an actual flow, but I didn't understand it, especially since I was pretty young. And so after I was playing for a little bit, the guy working there challenged me to a game. He completely destroyed me, and I was like, well, let me play you a game of Smash. I didn't actually say that, but I should have. I was like, well, let me challenge you to some Smash. We'll see about that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because he played a game that I didn't know. So
Anyway.
I realized that I was overlooking something important.
Huh?
I think she wants a mop up on there.
Well, don't look at me.
You're closer than I am, right?
Yeah.
Well,
That's funny.
is this me or? I guess it's,
Who is
he
this?
has quotes, but
I assume it's you.
Well, the doll definitely isn't satisfied. Now what should we do now?
You're closer to one than me. That's just, I'm sorry, that's funny.
the doll seems to want a mother.
Hey, Rose. Sorry, we can't handle this.
Rose grimaces.
But I have to uphold an image to uphold.
Oh, what?
Sorry, but we really don't have the time to care about things like that right now.
What is your image?
Yeah, so we did actually need to switch to Rose.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fine, but only because you're my disciple.
What is your image?
Of being a classy woman as opposed to a mother.
I know I'm the
Classy lady of the night instead of mother.
I know I'm the one asking you to do this, but what are we
Well,
supposed
this
to do
is-
here?
Essentially, we need the doll to feel some motherly warmth. I think an imitation of breastfeeding would be best.
Wait, seriously? You're going to?
No, I'm not going to actually feed it. I'll just sleep next to it and lull it to sleep, just like mothers do. Here, like this. So yeah, we actually didn't need to switch to Rose here. And also, yeah, the whole thing about this not being the real Rose, that's not working. It basically going through the passage made the Miroku residence in a different state, but it's still the same building. It's not like we went to a different dimension or anything like that. It's like the building switched.
The building
everything
changed,
else.
not
Everything
us.
else. Yeah.
Okay, that makes a little
Yeah,
that
pretty
makes
much.
sense. Slipping under the blanket next to the doll, Rose speaks to it as she rubs its head.
Oh, you must have been so scared. It's all right now. Mom's here with you. There's nothing to worry about anymore. The scary dream is over now. Hush now. Go to sleep.
I hear a clack from the mask.
What's that mean when the max falls?
It means we succeeded in appeasing whatever the doll wanted, and we get the mask now. Hey, Tanaka.
Rose crawls out of the blanket. She's holding onto a dog mask.
Dog mask. It just came off on its own. Maybe this means the doll has been released from her thoughts.
Now that she mentions it, I remember the mask coming off on its own when I gave the doll fruit.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, and there's this as well. Hand towel.
What's this?
It was wrapped around the doll's mouth. I assume it must have been used as a gag.
The screams I heard in the tape replay themselves in my head. I pick up the doll from the bed. Rose helps me, and we put it back in the living room where it was originally.
Question. Can I ask why?
Yeah, I talked
No, why are there dolls everywhere? Are they like the people? Or are they like...
It'll be explained. All in due time,
I
Barnacle Boy.
feel
All
like
in
I have
due
an
time.
explanation for it.
All in due time, Barnacle Boy. All in due time.
Oh, boy.
That's from a game we really need to play. SpongeBob Lights Camera Pants. We need to play Lights Camera Pants at some point. It's like one of the best games. It's great. It's so good.
Oh, wait, we're going back to the bedroom?
We are back in the bedroom.
By the way, I have 7 o'clock. I really did.
So what time is it right now?
6:46. We've got 10 minutes of game. And compelling.
Okay.
What are Rikazi stains?
Sorry, that was said earlier. I was just trying to read real quick.
I think we just hanged up the mask.
Oh, right. We gotta freaking hang out the mask. I was like, wait, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's why I was asking you, why are we back in the living
Yeah,
or, the bedroom?
stop looking for spooks.
Sorry. Let's put a mask on there. Let's put a hand on.
Oh,
That's what I had to tell.
Place the dog mask on the frame.
it's nowhere near as creepy as the freaking pheasant mask.
Yeah,
Once
that's
again,
true.
the entrance of the secret passage appears.
As expected.
If our working theory is correct, there should be another Miroku residence ahead.
That's right. Come on, let's go. Onward.
Onward. To adventure. To infinity. Infinity and beyond.
There's no spooks this time.
Infinity and beyond. Beyond infinity. Infinity times 2.
As we thought, the door in the secret passage connects to the front entrance of the residence. The entrance doesn't look any different aside from the passage entrance being closed.
Okay.
Alright.
Any more spooks?
Alright, so now we just gotta. Okay, so I would say we go to the right. We go to the right and listen to the tape because that's what we did. Listen to the tape, find the doll, do what the doll wants, hang the same time.
Okay.
What is that process
Right.
like?
When I enter the room, I hear the sound of someone knocking on the front entrance.
Oh no.
Oh.
Who's there?
Is it Bon? No, he has a cell phone.
Did I die?
Let's go check just in
Did
case.
somebody kill me at the lookout?
Oh, we better go check the door.
Check the door.
We don't want any going outside.
That's funny.
Bon is standing around and being a good lookout.
We don't want it.
I wasn't expecting a strong enough reaction.
Girl Scout cookies.
Just got cookies.
I think we just got ding dong ditched.
I think we did, yeah.
Well, knock ditched, I guess.
We got Ding Dong Bitch at the beginning of the game, by the way.
Look, you
Yeah.
did.
Amanome did it, yeah. Amanome.
Oh boy. You don't know. What? Looking for something? Hmm?
No. Hey, did someone come by just now? Just now.
Here you go.
Excuse me? What are you talking about, Sam?
I mentioned the sound that I just heard.
It kind of felt like someone's delivering mail. or something. So I came to check just in case.
Well, obviously nobody's been here. If the knock was that loud, I would have heard it too, you know?
You didn't hear it?
No. Well, considering everything else going on with the place, there must be some sort of reason, you know. Maybe you should take a quick look outside.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, let's do that then.
Yeah.
Right.
You think it's a good place to pause for John to go?
One ticket for boots.
I mean, it's 7 o'clock. 7, I can leave at 7.
You're leaving at 7 or do you need to be there at 7?
Leave at 7. Leave
Okay.
by 7.
What time is it now? It's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
good.
Alright.
We're good, we're good.
I didn't know if you needed to be there at 7 or if you were simply on leave. Expressive mailbox. Digging around, my hand bumps into something. It's a cassette tape labeled S and a sparkler.
Oh, cool. Now here's something to burn the dolls.
Yes! Oh, yes! Burn them alive! What? Throw it at the house! Burn everything!
I understand the tape, but why is there a sparkler here?
Purge this place.
Looking closer, I see scorch marks on the tip of the firework. Looks like it was lit, but the flame went out before it reached the end.
Godly.
Well, the obvious answer would be harassment. He probably didn't talk to his neighbors much.
I see.
Okay, well, we got another.
How many cassette tapes do we have? Oh my gosh, what was that?
Another spooky thing.
I missed it. What happened?
Red letter ant races happened.
Oh, I must have blinked right as it happened.
Probably so.
Did it happen over the whole screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I must have blinked as soon.
Yes.
I must have blinked as it happened because I didn't notice
More
it.
spookings! Woo, spookings!
I've seen the red letters thing
Did you
before.
just go out and then come back in?
Accidentally, I misclicked.
And then we go out, and then we go back in.
I
And
misclicked.
then we go out, and then we go back in.
I misclicked.
Put your right foot in your right.
Alright, let's use the new cassette tape.
Did somebody say boom?
Oh my gosh. That was a good episode.
That's a fun. I put tape S into the box and I pressed the play button and let out a sigh. There's a long pause or period of idle sounds and then a scream along with a loud noise.
How could you? Why?
The sound made me gnaw my lips. I never thought it'd be so stressful just to listen to screams.
It's very stressful.
It is very stressful.
Yeah.
Listen to screams.
The girl repeatedly screams, "Give it back." I don't want to imagine what she wants back.
Give it back!
Give it back!
I was doing the voice.
I heard it was like, one like, no, give it back.
I want it! I
Give
want
me back
it!
my arm.
Soon the scream grew distant, and I heard a man's
Voice again.
voice
Sorry.
again.
I see.
Can you do it as Dr. Eggman? This kid?
I don't exactly remember how Eggman
Oh,
sounds.
I would try, but I would be doing Mike Pollock a great injustice.
Okay, well, no need to worry. It's just one arm. Let's take our time and cut it while I treat
I was joking.
How about the egg? Give me my arm
The
back.
sound cuts off.
I was joking.
Yeah, that was an arm.
Sigh.
I think I finally understand what this man was doing to these girls.
It's clear from the other tapes that he's cutting off the hands and legs of the victims.
So how did you not get that from the first tape?
He's
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
He's even saying, well I treated, so.
He's not trying to murder the girls, so he has to have some objective that's making him cut off their arms and legs.
I just get it. I forgot why the heck would anyone need to cut the arms and legs off of anyone?
And then is the plan to sew them back on?
No! It's...
Listen, this man didn't get very far in medical school. I think he's just like cutting their arms and legs off to treat them and then put them back on.
He's trying to...
Because
make-
that's clearly how
That's
it
what I'm
works.
saying.
He's-
But like,
He's trying...
unless he's a psychopath, like actually mentally wrong, then even if you don't have training in medical experience, you would not think that would work.
Yeah.
He's trying...
He's clearly insane.
I don't know.
Wait, it's either two things.
I have not had any medical.
I mean, I know, but
I don't have any medical school learning, and I know that that doesn't work.
Is he either A, trying to make the perfect woman, or B, trying to become himself Buddha and attach all the different arms
I don't think either
so
of
he
those.
can have like
He's trying to become Ashra from Ashra's past.
yes!
I don't think. No, he's trying to become the perfect man like Dio. Because that is something that Dio does. He gets his head cut off, and then he is chasing down the first Joseph Joestar, and is trying to, or no, Jonathan Joestar, sorry. Joseph's the second one. He's trying to chase him down and end up stealing his bodies, and just basically sews his head back onto the body.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Alright, we read the dialogue.
Sorry. Obviously, this isn't a question that any sane person can answer.
Sure,
It is met by a suffocating silence.
What was the question I was asked? Oh, right, okay. Let's continue investigating. I get the feeling that we are approaching the answer to that question.
Azur's red.
It's very close to freaking.
Azur's red was funny. I
Yeah,
liked it.
they could appreciate it.
Those was funny, but I hadn't heard Azur's red in a long time. Dio was funny, but Azur,
It was me.
That's a good one.
He-
That one's turned to look at us too.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! Oh God, stop it! Oh God!
Come on! What were you expecting to happen,
I
dude?
wasn't expecting to be looking at us.
Find another unfamiliar doll sitting in front of the coffee
That
table.
thing's in the X to get up and move. Oh God.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Watch it. You have a sparkler, don't you burn it?
Something about this doll immediately jumps out.
He's gonna attack you.
Is this one naked?
Oh my.
This doll doesn't seem like it's wearing clothes. Just like the other dolls, there's a red stain on it. A monkey mask.
Butch.
Monkey. That's a freaking meme now, and I don't know why.
Maybe I can hear this doll's voice. I take a deep breath and put my fingers toward the stain on its back.
This man is so incredibly weird. Man is always completely turned into a time situation.
Clip from like the couple
Completely
and then
understand.
this where Uguay's like peering over Monkey, and it's just the turtle head silhouette put over Monkey, and then it peers up to Uguay's like Monkey, and then it stops there. I just thought I'd reference that occasionally. But apparently none of you know it, and now it just sounds weird.
I think he knows it. That's
No,
why he laughed.
it's just like the way
Or-
when you said it.
No, I
With
tried
the
to do
context of a naked doll.
Uguay's voice, but I failed miserably and just came off as
Oh
much
my
more
God.
creepy.
Alright, let's continue.
Alright, let's go.
I read it.
Monkey.
I read it.
Okay. Butch.
I need to find that clip.
Guys, spooky things are happening. Quit laughing.
I hear some sniffling and crying.
I do too, it's coming from me.
What did you
Then I
say?
begin. Then I begin to hear a quiet voice.
I want to go to school.
They never make this easy, do they?
The first one's pretty easy. I think the voice I heard was saying, I want to go to school. But how would I make that wish come true? And we have a sailor.
Alright. I mean,
Yeah, sailor uniform is a type of style of
Oh,
Japanese school uniform.
oh yeah,
I know
she's
that.
not,
I do
she's
know
not
that.
dressed, so we can dress her.
I do know that. I'm just still Nicholas.
I take out the It's a doll.
Just I
Wait, what
can't.
did you
one of
say?
That's
I
one
missed
of
it.
the things about a doll that technically
I'm not
happens.
repeating it.
Oh, what did he say?
I'm not saying it.
Oh my gosh. I'll listen to it in the recording.
Or I'll just play back the clip after we're done, so you can understand the reference.
Okay. I'll help. I missed it, apparently.
The controls on the doll ends up being a lot tougher than I thought. Working together, two of us finally managed to push the hands and legs through.
My goodness, a stylist job is exhausting.
This is probably tougher because this heavy doll isn't helping us at all.
I step back on and look at how it turned out.
Was it 16?
The ticking of the clock and silence continue to drone on and on.
Why is it just
That's weird. Nothing's happening. Is school uniform not enough?
Well, we didn't take her to school.
Seriously?
I don't want to think about taking this doll out of here and taking it to a school. The closest school is pretty far from here.
How would
Yeah,
you
that's the reason why you're against that idea.
Well, I'm out of ideas. It will take me a while to come up with something else.
Looks like Rose has given up.
Mm.
I don't really think that Vaughn is going to have any ideas, but you cannot continue this investigation with this partner.
Thankfully, this game actually tells you when you have to change your partners,
Yeah.
because the first game doesn't tell you.
Oh.
You just have to realize that you're supposed to go do that. And I got stuck for a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It's a good place to save.
It is a good place to save.
It is a good place to save.
6:59.
It's also an ironic place to save considering we're switching back to Vaughn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
I'll be Vaughn.
You know what?
No, we got a place to be.
got places to be.
17, I'm 17, I'm good.
What do you need to do?
Okay,
Why are you
Are you
leaving?
it's
leaving?
not ready. So we have like a project, right? But it's like it's almost completely
If
finished.
you have
So
prior,
it's not like
if you have prior commitments,
If you have prior commitments, I think you should go ahead and do
no
that.
project.
No,
It's
go.
like we are literally almost. I can
Go.
Come, I can come like a little.
Go.
7:15 will be ready.
Go.
But.
Don't worry.
Oh, fine.
I'm just messing with you.
Fine.
Do
Yeah, I
you
know.
think that we should stop here? That way we can
I mean, y'all
let
can-
him come.
I need to pull up the video.
You all can keep going, and when Bond comes back,
Honestly, I'm ready to go get some food.
it'll be a
Yeah, we
pleasant
can
surprise.
pause for now and go get some food and come back to this later.
Yeah. This is.
How long do you think it'll take for you to do your thing?
This seems like a good enough place. to
Real
stop
quick,
at,
real
so
quick,
anyway.
okay. Thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned till next time.
Oh
and
yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll probably cut some stuff out.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned till next time, where we will continue on and go get Bond and hopefully take this doll to school.
Please, I hate that.
We're gonna school her.
school her.
Yeah.
Get
Monkey.
school. We're gonna.
Yeah. Stay tuned till then. Take care.